Hi everybody, I'm Sam, I'm the guy who draws. Today we're going to be doing something different. Welcome to Sam's Kitchen. Today we're going to be cooking pasta, the type we cook at our house usually. Here's what you'll need. So we start off with paella, which is ragu alla bolognese, which is pretty much a sauce you can only find in Italy, but you can find a lot of ragus out there that can work with pasta too. We also have olive oil, which you can find anywhere, but the Italian type is the extra virgin. That's the one you'll want, because it works best with pasta. Don't add too much though. Then we have sale grosso, which is big salt, or sea salt found in Sicily. You can get big salt somewhere else, but you'll need to look for it, because small salt won't work as well. It won't give it just as much as the taste. And finally, the actual most important part, that you can't miss, is the actual pasta itself. We use the cecco, which is an Italian pasta, but you can find it anywhere else really too. If you're using the big salt, you have to cook it for 12 minutes. If you're using the little salt, which you'll need more because it won't give you as good as a taste, you'll cook it for 10 minutes. So we've already prepared the water, we've filled it up and everything. Now we're going to put it on the gas, so it'll boil, and then we'll get back to you. Be careful not to spill it, even if you just got it from the hat. Now we just wait until it boils. And don't forget the lid. So while the water is boiling, we're going to weigh out the pasta that we need to cook. So, obviously we're going to open it first, which is no easy feat when it comes to the cecco. I say that as I open it perfectly. So now that we've got the pasta ready, we're going to weigh it out. But we're going to be doing 300 grams, because that's how much we cook regularly for 2 people. So let's see if this is enough. 269, almost. And another bit. 303. And that'll do. Okay, so the pasta seems like it's boiling already, and yes it is. So, before anything else though, you need to make sure that you put the salt in. We've already got it set up in a pot, because we cook pasta regularly. You're going to need a teaspoon for this, not anything bigger. To actually put the salt in the water, you need to match the amount of water there is for the salt. So in this case, it would be 5. Heat teaspoons, remember. So that's 1. That's natural, don't worry. 2. 3. 4. And then a little bit left of the 5. Now we're going to put the pasta in the water, but first of all I need to tell you that it's important that you don't break the pasta in half. It needs to be as it came out of the package, because that's how it works best, and you can't cut it in half because it won't work the same. It won't cook the same at all. Just letting you know. So the way my dad taught me to put the pasta into the water is you twist it and you drop it. So now you need to leave it for 10 or 15 seconds for the pasta to cook at the bottom. So you can move it around and then swipe it around like this, which will curve it enough to be perfectly underwater. As you can see, it's working now, because I've also got a colander in, which means that you'll see in the future. But you see all the pasta's gone in perfectly and it's in a circle now, so that means it'll cook bendy. Because you don't want the pasta to cook in an arch, what you're going to do, or what we do anyway, is to actually lift it up so it doesn't stick together. Lift it up like this so it'll spray out itself and also not stick together. As you can see, it might do if you just left it to cook like this. So now that the pasta's boiled for about 10 minutes, we're going to actually taste test the pasta itself to see if it's ready to be eaten or not. You need to blow on it because it's very hot when it comes out. Don't burn your tongue. Well, I will not be held responsible for that. The taste is good, but I'd say it needs at least a minute more. Maybe 1 or 2 minutes. So we prepared the pasta, we've waited another minute. We're going to taste test it now. and see how it goes. Trying grabbing one strand is really hard. There we go. Yeah, that's ready. Very nice taste. Now we're going to drain the pasta. So now that we've got the pasta over by the sink, the method we use is because we've got a pan and a colander cooking together, it will be easier than pouring the pan out. What we do is all you have to do is simply lift up the colander, let it drain, and move it over to the sink, move the actual water out of the way, and drain the pasta. So now that we've drained all the water out of the pasta itself, we need to actually empty the pan of water. So, be careful to blow the steam away. And let it drain. So now you can put all the pasta, save the few at the bottom, into the pan itself. Now, you see what they're doing? They're sticking to the ceiling. Well, of course, they've gone through the holes, but some of them here are sticking down. Those are unstable. They've stuck to the pan. Now, you don't want that, because there'll be everything stuck together. So what you do is you put a bit of oil in there. Not too much, though. That's what you want. Otherwise, you'll just have a bowl or a bun of pasta, and that's not what you want. Alright, let's have it ready to serve it. Now that looks like a meal and a half. So now I'm going to serve myself pasta, which you need to be careful with because you don't want to spill any. And then I'm going to add the sauce. I'd say that's a good amount right there. Remember to put the lid on, otherwise it'll get cold again. Nobody likes cold pasta. You can use as much sauce as you like, just because I'm Italian, and Italians don't really use as much sauce as anyone else. That's why I'm only putting on a little bit. Just to let you know. And this concludes how to cook Italian pasta. Thank you for watching episode 1 of Sam's Kitchen. We might do this once a month, or once every 2 weeks, or once every 3 weeks, we'll see. This is going to be teaching you how to cook, and also me how to cook. So it's a win-win for everybody. See you next time, guys.